All right, on to the next tutorial. Again, you need to be in Adobe Illustrator, clicking on Learn from the home page, and jumping into color is going to be the next tutorial that we're working on. So click on that, open it up, hit Start Tutorial. You're going to see a lot of tasty treats here. So you can fill an object with color, apply color to its outside stroke or the border, or do both. So what we're going to do is to use the selection tool. Click on that to select it. Click on the orange circle behind the ice cream cone. In the Properties panel, click the orange square next to the word fill as shown. So right up here. I'm going to click on that. In the panel that opens, okay, this is kind of blocking me now. Try this one instead. There we go. Okay. In the panel that opens, make sure the swatches button, which is the grid icon, is selected at the top. Then click any color in the swatches panel to replace the color. Okay, this is the swatches panel. You could also do color menu if you want. But swatches allow you to choose specific swatches of color. Let's go ahead. The color squares you see in the panel are called swatches. These default swatches are built into every new document you make. So if you want to do blue or magenta or something else, you certainly can. You've got a lot to choose from. All right, we'll go to the next one. All right, click on the gray circle behind the cake. In the Properties panel, click the gray fill color box. So Properties panel is on the right. I'm going to click the fill, the gray box next to the word fill. At the top of the panel, click the color mixer button, which is the paint palette. So you've got the swatches on the left and then the color mixer on the right. Click anywhere in the colorful bar to pick a color. You could use the sliders to refine the color. If you want sort of a greenish color, or maybe that's too green, you could change it. RGB is red, green, blue. So the amount of blue that it has in it, the amount of green that it has in it, the amount of red. Those are your mixers right there. All right, click on an area, empty area of the document to hide the panel. Click on that and it goes away. Saving your custom color. If you want to reuse your custom color in this document, save it as a swatch in the swatches panel. So we just created this, well, I created this green. I'm not sure what color you created. With the circle still selected, click on the fill color box in the Properties panel again. All right, in the swatches panel, click the swatches button at the top. So we want swatches again. And at the bottom of the panel, click the new swatch button, which is the plus sign. Give the swatch a unique name and click OK. We're going to call it Purdy Green. And click OK. Your color is saved as a swatch with a tiny white triangle in the corner. If you edit that color, it changes anywhere it's applied. So saves it into that swatches panel, and you can make changes on it later. All right, now you can reuse the custom color elsewhere in your artwork to create a cohesive look. So that's working on unity within your design, which is really important. So using the same colors can be pretty important. Click one of the orange lines inside the layer of the cake. I'm going to click on that. Look at the Properties panel and notice these lines have an orange stroke color but no fill. So you can see that there's a stroke and no fill. You can also see that over on the left. So there are a lot of different ways to get the same effect using Illustrator. But for now, we're going to be looking at the Properties panel. So on the right, no fill with an orange stroke. From the menus above, choose View, Zoom in a couple of times for a closer look. So menus panel, choose View, Zoom in a couple of times for a closer look. So I'll go to View, I'll go to Zoom in, I'll go view, zoom in, and now we're looking at it really closely. In the Properties panel, click the orange color box to the left of the word stroke and select your custom color in the swatches. So I will click on that box and I'll go to my custom color that I just created, Purdy Green, and I'll click on that. Oh, look at that. It changes it. To see the whole sticker sheet again, click View Fit Artboard in Window. View Fit Artboard in Window. Command 0 is a really great shortcut to know. It does that same thing. And that's it. You have just jumped into color. You just learned how to create and apply colors in objects and artwork. Practice your skills and make the cookie colorful. Play around a little bit. See what you can do.